You brought up a good point. I was at the North American Minor, which was obviously all America versus America. I should say America's Minor. But yeah, I haven't seen Cloud9 Liquid head-to-head. We haven't seen this in a while in the server, and I'm excited for it because there's a bit of a grudge match between these two as to who's top for NA right now.
Some unfinished business, perhaps. Well, we'll have a look at the buys. It's going to be Steel, of course, on this team. No Zeus this time like we had Pro League Finals. 4 sets of armor for them, 1 smoke and a flashbang there. No upgraded pistols. Glocks across the board. Similar story for Cloud9 with Skadoodle of the utility play. It's going to be Steel with a nice shot towards Tarek. He drops like a sack of spuds and will go towards that B bomb site. It's all a ruse, though, as we're going towards the A. It's going to be JDM to crack things open there, and the bomb will be with them.
Great shot. Good start. Rush knows that they're wrapping in from Connector. Tries to stay in behind Ticket. Stays alive well. Oh my goodness. Last bullet. He takes down Twist. It's always an awkward exchange, and somehow he comes out on top. That changes the complexion of the round entirely because Automatic getting JDM leaves us with just Nitro, and Nitro has left the bomb. He's just decided he wants nothing to do with it.
He's out.
And he's actually going to wrap back around, but he was already committed to this movement. The problem is he was late to it. So, frag money perhaps, not even worth.
He hasn't got armor, so there was nothing really.
No, he just made the wrong call to run away and try and transfer his position.
Well, yeah, he wanted to go for the big play going towards the connector.
Do you know what was funny is we were just talking about the fact that in warm-up he was bunny hopping like a madman, and I was like, why doesn't he use that movement? I think he was trying to get around quickly there. It was just got caught out at the wrong time.
As you can see on the replays right now, trying to focus towards CT spawn was the downfall there for Team Liquid. You try and get control of that area, stop the rotations from the B-bomb side, but if Rush is hitting shots like that, it can all fall apart very quickly indeed. The bomb was planted though, so we'll have AKs in the 3rd round. We'll see whether they can get anything done here in round number 2. It's very unlikely. You can see the MP9 of Tarek, one of the star players of Cloud9, going to be trying to light them up as they make their way towards the B side. With Stewie there to kick things off towards the apartments, aka Palace area. Not really much to be done here. You've got no armor, needed 50s. The objective is to get the bomb down. If you get that, it's amazing. If you can find 1, maybe 2 kills, that's also fine. Going down absolutely nothing, bit disappointing, but just aiming for that 3rd round regardless. It's one of those rounds you're hoping for mistakes to be made by the CT forces.
Good find on Twist. They knew that they were down there. The nade did massive damage. Nitro tries to peek and find him as well, but he backs off. Oh, he caught himself out. A little bit awkward. He thought he had the kill, and he didn't. And Skadoodle got on his head and limited his movement, but Skadoodle still got the kill, so it was fine.
That's all fine, because Skadoodle, the AWPer, he needs more money than everyone else. Let him have it. That's absolutely beneficial. You might have missed the shot.
I think it was just funny that Rush tried to move, and Skadoodle was just on his head, so he just couldn't.
Well, this is the round that really matters now. We don't have enough of the AWP on the Cloud9 side. Similar story for Liquid, of course, but they will have 5 rifles, one of which is going to be a Galil, so it's opting for a little bit more utility as the HE and the flashbang, along with the smoke, and they'll be smoking towards the window. As you can see, Nitro about to perform right now. We like to follow this one and see whether it hits. Sometimes it doesn't. Can be a little bit dicey sometimes, but it goes in there nice and tidy. As we go towards the A-bomb site, there will be a small execution here. I'd say more of a contact player still, just pushing through the smoke, and it's up to Skadoodle to try and shut them down here.
Skadoodle will back off. No smoke down in his direction. They just overwhelm him with straight poise. Interesting that they've got 1 from us. Scout and 1 M4 to go against this. I guess they go against this at 5 AK, so this round goes Liquid's way. I think no matter what. It's a bonus buy, or bonus hold, I should say. But it's not going to go much further. So Liquid's going to make this 2-1. Cloud9 may even back off to save the 2 other rifles in order to fully take effect of the bonus. I say that, and then Rush tries to go aggressive and take out their economy in return. They lose both rifles in the process, and Doodle's left with the scout. They'll go down.
Nice work by Liquid there. As we said, quite a basic approach, focusing on the A-bomb side pretty much from the start of the round. Contact play, which means you're not really using a strategy per se. You're just going to be pushing through as a unit, trying to surprise the CTs with nothing being thrown whatsoever. The smoke in having the CT forces, and then Steel pushes through. They hit the shots required, and they managed to clutch it out. But, as you said, that was a bit of a bonus round, if you like. They do have residual cash here for round number 4. The AWP will come up for the first time for Skadaddy. We've got 4 M4A4s, no kits, very little utility, but the fact that we have the AWP, it could make things very interesting indeed. Here we go then. It's going to be a default approach here. Nothing too spectacular coming out at the very start. Some good smokes at the very beginning of the round. JDM tries to sneak up towards short, but there's that AWP coming into full effect. Skadoodle from the connector can see over that smoke, of course. It's not perfect. And Automatic didn't have to go for that frag. They already had the advantage. He takes a risk. He comes out on top. They want a little bit more here. Stewie keeps finding frag. Left, right, and center. 4 versus 2. Twist will get 1 back in return. He's definitely one of the key players for Team Liquid, but this round is over. Cloud9 will bounce back in dramatic fashion. Twist might get 1 more kill here, but he's just keeping the modest at this point. Knows he can't win the round. 2 kills in total, very fast strategy deployed there by Liquid. It looked like a default at the very start, but then heavily committed towards short. trying to get up there and dictate the pace of the game, hoping that the CT forces wouldn't have the AWP. But Skidoo, those 2 key frags we discussed in his earlier rounds, meant he could get the glass cannon out, and he delivers with shots towards connector and short. 3-1, and a force buy from Team Liquid. We've seen a lot of these force buys. In a best of 3 map, you can get away with more of them. You can take more risks.
Yep, absolutely.
I think
early
not that we
in the
didn't see
series.
lots yesterday in best of 1s, but yeah, in early series you can at least experiment and see if you can break their economy. But it's not too bad. We get 2 AKs and a Galil here.
So Legion Twist to take over Palace. A lot of A-side presence thus far. I've seen, as we've gotten into Mirage, I think in the current meta, we've seen more and more B and mid. Mid's always been part of it, I should say, but a lot more B with that. A lot more catwalk control, a lot more execution on B side. In fact, A's kind of gone out of fashion, it would seem, in comparison to how much and how popular it used to be. Not to say that it's not popular, but in comparison, so far, Liquid continues to put the pressure on that side of the map. Nitro, good find on Stewie. That's going to give them a 1-man advantage to work with. 2 AKs still in the play, and a bomb planted. So Cloud9, despite winning the previous, have to go on the aggression again to retake the site. 2 kits to do so, and Tarek still with the FAMAS. Tries to spray down, double peek. Nade will follow through. At least Tarek did enough damage to allow Automatic to take out Nitro. They still have the 1-man advantage because that's a trade. Steel has all the kills, by the way, for Team Liquid. And that may end that way. I'm going to suggest that Automatic gets caught out by a Liege. Try and flash towards CT. JDM caught the corner. Good find, but that's an escape pattern for Automatic.
Yeah, they gave it a go. They thought that could bait out the players towards the A-Ram, but actually Skidoodle goes down there. That's a really key frag coming in from the lead. Picks up the AWP, but not for long. Also denies that. He's trying to wait for the bomb to go off so he can pick up that orb. I'm following that, don't worry. Thank you, Sliggy. I like to make sure we follow those key bits of information.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, Steel was a little bit too far away to do anything about it.
But they do manage to pick up the AWP at least. 3-2, Team Liquid focus on the A-bomb side once again. That's why those gambles can pay off. If you do win those sort of rounds with a fast set piece like that, get nice and close to the UMPs, it can work out for you. This is going to be a brawl, this map. I can feel it already. With the AWP saved, it looks like we might be forcing a round. We have got automatic purchasing the FAMAS with the head armor as well, knowing that there was a UMP and a killer out in the previous round. Makes sense. Have they taken a tactical timeout? It seems like a long freeze time. We can't really see what is available for the other players. Tarek yet to pick up his weapon, and indeed this must be a pause. So a chance to distribute the wealth, work out what's be the best possible approach here. They have gone all in, as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen. CZ for Tarek. Same story for Rush. Skidoodle presumably been dropped the AWP, but maybe Stewie's going to be using it. He might have a decent spawn, or head towards the B bomb site, actually opting towards window. So what's he got up his sleeve here? He likes to use jumps and movement in his gameplay, so that's exactly what he'll do here.
We were just talking about that being one of the most relevant skill jumps in the game. It's very applicable. You get the catwalk so fast that you catch off Nitro before the smoke blooms. In fact, I guess it was blue, but still, before he's expecting you to be in that position. And as he falls back, he takes down JDM. Couldn't quite hit the no-scope. How has the Liege let him live?
I have no idea. He should be a dead man by now. That is really well played by Stewie. It's one of those rounds where he has to step up. He has to be assertive at the very start. He gets it done with 3 kills, the third of which he shouldn't have got, but he somehow gets away with it.
Well, and Liege was like walking back. I think he expected the kill was done.
Yeah. Remarkable scenes there. Like I said, this game is going to be an absolute brawl, and it will be Stewie winning the round pretty much single-handedly there. It is true, that jump towards the short area, that is not particularly easy. Not every pro player can hit that every single time. You see a lot of snipers miss that and have to go towards the connector. It's not a huge deal, but if you can nail the jump and get there first time, you have that gap in the smoke to work with on the left-hand side, and you watch players crossing over, exactly what Stewie went for, and it pays off very nicely indeed. 40 seconds remaining. It's going to be up to Steel and Twist to try and do something with this round. I don't think they'll get much more than maybe this trade on Skidoodle. This is like a one-and-done position he's holding right now. First. He should be taking down,
I think, yeah, I spotted the shoulder, the shin of the second player, so just held it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all he was good for. But that's fine. He did some damage there. He knows exactly what Twist is. Gives away the AK, but overall, they just lose 1 frag here. That's absolutely fine. He denied them getting towards it. As long as he got 1.
He knew, and the other thing is he wants to die there and knew he was going to go down, so he actually picked up the... I don't think he could get to the AK. Picking up the UMP is actually all right in that situation because he can build up a little cash if he gets a kill.
Here he comes. Young Stu getting it done. The 3rd kill. That was the sick shot.
That was sick. But this right here, look. There was no flash.
He ran away.
Wasn't blind. I think he just thought he killed him and then it was run away too soon. Hello. How are you?
Nice to check in when was. Make sure we're actually here.
Actually watching the game.
Yeah. Didn't catch us that time.
It was a good effort.
I need to work on my posture. I'm very slouched there.
That's what you took away from that.
Yeah, I should sit up more.
That's fair.
I wonder if
You
back
should
problems.
sit on when you're at home, sit on an exercise ball as your computer desk. When you obviously if you're gaming, that's kind of difficult. But if you're just typing or just sitting at the computer, if you sit on an exercise ball, it'll force you to have better posture. I did that for about a year and it fixed some of my lower back issues.
Yeah, had a massage yesterday. It didn't work. Back's still wrecked.
Yeah,
So
you might need
need to
chiropractic.
work on that. Either way, here we go then. Team Liquid will have to go for pretty much full eco here. P250s, a Desert Eagle, as they'll go desperately towards the A site. You can see a couple of players posted towards top middle and by the connector, or sorry, by the underpass, I should say. We'll see whether they can get anything done here. 1 or 2 kills, as usual, be fine. I guess Team Liquid, arguably the better team right now, in terms of their recent performances and LAN finishes this year. Cloud9 had a decent early year, and then it kind of dropped off, as Cloud9 usually does. The fact they didn't even make Pro League Finals in a North American league was a little bit disappointing for them, I think. Or very disappointing, perhaps, I would say. It's weird.
Stewie 14. It's the first time they haven't been there.
Yeah.
In the,
and
in
they're
the history.
they're not current champions of the previous league, but the one before that in Brazil.
Yeah.
They actually won the entire thing. They didn't even qualify
And
for the finals.
Cloud9 has been a staple at the finals. I think that they were... Well, I said it to Tyler Skadoodle, I was talking about it, and he was not super pleased that they weren't actually at that event. Rush takes down JDM. That was always going to happen. So, yeah, you're right. They took down SK in Brazil.
Mad.
It was a rematch in Cologne. What?
No, I said mad. Not
Oh,
mad.
I thought you said Matt. I was like, what?
No.
What do you want? I
What?
could say that Edzy123 just won 2,000 points.
Edzy, congratulations. Go buy yourself a Sedicus t-shirt. They are currently going for 200 Facebook points. We can't get rid of them for love of money.
200 million?
We can't get
They're
rid
more
of them.
expensive than the
The
Fiat.
warehouse is complaining. We need to shift them. So go buy one, please.
All right, let's calm down. Oof. Hits him through the wall, through the edge of the balcony, so it doesn't do full damage. It's still enough for them to follow up. Skadoodle gets the assist automatic, gets the kill. Rush finds 3, and then Ska comes back around like a punk and takes him down.
That was another eco for Team Liquid. Had to take it on the chin.
Get it? Ska's kind of like punk.
Scar is like... oh,
more
right. Scar
like-
Punk is in the
yeah,
media. Okay. Yeah, it sort of works. The genre is called Scar Punk.
Yeah,
But, yeah. I liked it.
thank you.
6 out of 10, maybe.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, I can live with that.
Double
That's
orbs
about what I'm worth these days.
It will be Tarek and Skadoodle. Interesting enough, it's normally young Stu who picks up that secondary AWP. We'll have a look whether Tarek picks up. There's also obviously Tarek has been an AWP in previous lineups. We'll see whether he can deliver today. Those nades were brutal right into the face of Nitro there. That'll send him packing. He'll still be confident to push through this smoke because they have a fast tactic. We saw this before from Liquid. Didn't work out too well. Stewie's ready for it. Can't nail that shot. JDM takes down Tarek as he goes in towards that B bomb site. It's one of the AWPs down. The only line of defense in the B bomb site. This is one of those rounds you consider to even just save here. They've got full control of the B site. The bomb's going to go down, and it looks like we are going to be saving here. Wise and informed decision, Cloud9. I tip my proverbial hat to you. A lot of teams will be tempted to go for a full retake here for all the weaponry away. You might get 1 or 2 kills, but a solid team at this level shouldn't be giving up a 5-on-4 with this sort of situation.
Very disciplined.
Yeah.
And credit to Cloud9. So Liquid will cut the score in half, make it 6-3. But Cloud9 is looking not only sharp, but mentally prepared for this game. Willing to take it.
And that's
on the
fine.
chin.
The fact you've got a 6-2 lead now, you're willing to go to 6-3. You took a bit of a gamble with the setup, 1 player towards the B side. That was Tarek with an AWP. But sometimes you get out AWPs. It's just up against JDM. He's a very good sniper. Doesn't always work out. Good call by Liquid to go nice and fast there. Found that first frag and one of the easiest rounds I'll ever have. Skadoodle will look towards the T entrance there to see if he can find anything at all. Rush, same story. But I just want to keep their money strong. There's got 11k on Rush. They could have definitely justified going for that retake. You see 11k on him, 8k on Skadoodle. But they're playing a conservative brand of CS, which I like. Look at the bigger picture. That's what it's all about.
The bigger picture, brought to you by ECS, includes this lovely HUD. Has all the information.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is one of my top HUDs 2017.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think this is probably the cleanest one.
Just clean. That's what I like. It's got the info. It's clean. I can bring the money in when I want.
I think it's between this and the Krakow.
Look at that. I can call the money on that.
Yeah, perfect.
How
Wow.
good is that?
It's amazing. They did that just for you.
Yeah.
You're like a cyborg with powers. Stewie. pushed off the angle. So Molotov deep, smoking close. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's the smoke. So I thought they could boost onto it, but that's a decent response with the secondary Molotov to go down into the underpass, meaning that if they wanted to boost, they would take damage, they would make noise doing so, and they might get peeked from connector. The setup seems sufficient. Keep in mind the smokes will last longer than the flames, and they could still try and go for it, but unfortunately the Molotov that would be inside of the window to hold the position would be already gone as well. As the Liege gets up to cover off Catwalk. Now what's the call? Second smoke deployed in window.
Doing speculative shots there towards the top of middle through the smoke. He does know players are going to be on the other side. It's a very common part of the map, of course. It'll be a bit A-split from what I can see right now. They're actually heading up towards shore. We got one player towards the A-ramp. That's going to be Steel. He normally tries to sell the idea that his team are towards the A-ramp, and we're trying to open things up. Stewie taken out by JDM. Good awareness to look towards that position in the window room. The response comes through there. Remember, that's the player on the A-ramp.
Back inside of the ladder room, flashes over. Tarek. He's done for it. He's got both sides to cover. He does still hit a shot. It's better than he was worth in that situation. He gets some backup as well. As Automatic came around to the sights, he finds a kill. Skadoodle's gotten 2 already as well. JDM, 1 versus 2. Knows one's in front, but can't hit the fast shot.
Good effort. I can't believe Tarek got that shot there. It seemed like he was absolutely done for. The fact he even gets 1 is amazing. So, caught out of position. His teammate's gone down as short. He was pincered from the apartments. He just got 1 kill. Milliseconds before he went down, and that was absolutely everything. So, well played to Tarek there. It's a difficult position to hold. The anchor in the B-bomb site. It takes a very strong player indeed to even go down with 1 kill. 7-3. So a nice response there from Cloud9. Remember, Team Liquid had pretty much clean sweep in the round they won before. So yes, it's a reset. They only got $1,400, but 5 players surviving the previous means they can still buy into this one. Orbs out for JDM. And it's a smoke towards the window. We like to follow these. It's always a little bit of fun. It seems like on LAN it's fine. It's more online. It was a bit of an issue.
I think the running aspect and the tick, whatever,
the
of
ping
the server and
like,
choke and whatever changes it. With the run specifically. There's other ways to throw it that I think would be consistent online, but that seems to be very consistent online. I'll give them that.
Execution off the bat, set piece. Trying to lock out these double orbs, and so far so good. JDM takes out Skadoodle towards the steps area, and now it's up to Stewie to try and answer back as he picks up the AWP. He's doing well so far, couldn't hit the second shot.
Automatic still in position. Oh, Elige walks out reverse fire, and Elige finds him. Stewie somehow nearly hit Nitro twice. Somehow it's a no-scope shot, or a quick scope. I couldn't quite catch it onto the shin as he jumped by, but he still found the kill in return, and Liquid find the round. As a result, 4 players left alive as well.
This is one of those games where the orbs are being very influential indeed. JDM opened things up, took down his rival sniper, Skadoodle, towards the steps. Skadoodle managed to at least leave the AWP there for Stewie. Well, I'm sure we'll have a look at this shot from Elige. It's pretty crispy there. He's always had great reactions, high sensitivity. We discussed this yesterday. And that's JDM closing things out at the very end of the round. Lounging, of course, can only really see his nose, but that's fine. See how the whole lounging thing died off after about a year. Don't really talk about it.
Well, he still does it. It's just, you know, memes get tired. And, somehow I'm the only meme that people haven't gotten tired of. But that'll happen soon.
Well, same thing again.
That's exactly the point,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it won't be right off the bat like it was before. We have got 5 players committed towards A. They have to go the next 10 seconds. They have no idea if B apartment's being pushed. And it was going towards top and middle, so you can't rest on your laurels here. You have to just get in there. Like I said, within 10 seconds, the smoke should be thrown within 5, I would say, and Steel will be leading the charge. Here we go. Smoke's deployed, and it's up to Skadoodle to hold them at bay.
Being patient with his peek. Oh, doesn't quite make it. In fact, he goes to the bench behind the smoke so that they can't push through. That left Skadoodle to fight for himself, but it gave him the chance to get the peek. He just couldn't hit the shot.
Yeah.
As JDM takes him down, and Liquid's going to get back-to-back rounds, convincing fashion in doing so as well.
JDM lighting him up.
He's got the money back today.
Yeah, it seems like it. He's got Jack Daniels and money. But Automatic now trying to find some exit frags. Not the cleanest of kills, but they all count. Twist will go down. He'll upgrade to an AK-47. Always beneficial to get one of those on the CT side. You cannot buy those if you're a new Counter-Strike viewer. That's only available on the T side.
Shoot him. Well, Elige is going to get Automatic. That goes without saying. Now Tarek's got problems because Elige is him, and he wins out the battle. Makes no mistake this time in killing his targets. A little slow start for Elige, in fact. He's only got 6 kills right now, 2 of them being those on save. And obviously we saw him not kill Stewie earlier. I'm going to call that the not kill, as it looked like he should have easily done so. So we normally see Lee's very consistent as of late. That's one thing he's improved. He always had the peak performance. Now he's improving the consistency.
Yeah, absolutely agree. He's been fantastic. Probably, if you had to name the best player this year, at least for the North American region, I think he would definitely be up there in discussion for that position. But either way, it looks like a tactical timeout. And it's going to be Zeus chiming things in. Obviously, Cloud9 called it, but both teams get to talk. So Cloud9 working out, what do we do here? We've got $2,000 pretty much per player. And at this stage, we're going to have to take the full eco. You can win the full ecos. It does happen. You don't have to treat them like a completely redundant round. You can at least push up in the CT forces if they're more viable than the T sides. You can say the 5-man unit flash over like the ARAM, for example, and take down an AWP, you can get an AWP, then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose. Call it the snowball effect. There's the flash for Tarek. I assume he's the player on the bomb site. He'll flash over them for the A-ramp, and in they go. No one there, unfortunately. So, good idea of the A-ramp, but they're going to be going straight in towards B. The bomb will be planted momentarily. The round will be done. As you can see, that flash gave them something towards despawn. Automatic with the Deagle here. Might get one kill. That's pretty much as good as we're going to get. Nice little angle there.
Hold for automatic, but unfortunately couldn't quite see Steele. He was just too short to be seen behind the boxes, as JDM will get Stewie. JDM will get Rush. And Liquid is coming alive now. This is a third round in a row that's very convincing. Mind you, this time less weaponry from Cloud9, but they're making it look easy. They're looking very organized. We'll go down. Steele makes up for it. 7-6, they've clawed it back.
Yeah, it's going to be a 30-round game for sure. Cloud9 started off very well, but the nice set pieces from Team Nuclear, they haven't really done many, like, very slow defaults here. It's just been a strap after strap. Variations of it, had a few fakes with Steele showing presence towards A, then B. He's like the salesman for them. He'll go and just show presence at the side, try and get a kill, force a rotation, and his teammates about to execute on the other side of the map. That's been working out quite nicely for them. JDM has been lights out. He's definitely been the best sniper so far. Skadoodle hasn't had any crazy moments. He's got 11 kills, but JDM's been winning the majority of the duels, it feels like, as we get into round number 14 here in the first half. Looks like Cloud9 want to get aggressive here towards the smoke. Stewie, of course, might push through. We'll see if the flashbang comes in. He's just ready and waiting as the flashes will come through. We'll give players a nice hug, a good greeting, but they don't want it. They'll shoot him in the face, and it's going to be 3 kills for Team Nuclear.
And JDM covers off Skadoodle as well. 7-7. 7 heaven.
Cloud9.
Yeah, Cloud. Did you see my tweet joke? I thought it was great. This battle is a dark cloud.
I dropped my phone in the bath and it doesn't work.
Oh no! Yeah, really?
So it doesn't charge.
It's the jacuzzi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Were you sitting on the side by the mirror?
Yeah.
There's really nowhere to sit your phone there.
I tried to watch ECS the first game of today. I dropped it in there. It's like a waterproof phone, right? But it keeps crying now that I can't charge it because it's damp.
Yeah.
So now my phone's dead.
I noticed if you sit by the mirror, there's nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
I had that issue.
Rough. Wow.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hopefully we'll be fine by the end of the week.
Put it in some rice.
Yeah.
Someone get this man a bowl of rice immediately. Stat!
Dry, preferably. Not boiled. That won't help.
Oh, look at this. Automatic. Oh, is he going to be spotted? Twist nearly turned around and saw him. Good positioning, good timing. He'll catch out the opening pick, and something we've not seen from Cloud9 is pushing the underpass early and taking over the apartments. He's going to sit around in the same position as well, having upgraded onto the AK-47. But Stewie, I don't think needed to do that. If they're both pushed...
The thing is, they're still very weak, right? They only had the UMP, so if his teammate did find that kill, he definitely didn't have to do that, but he's trying to make a guarantee the round could be his. Same story for Automatic there. They've lost the lead. It's up to Rush now to find the he's going to take him down for sure, but maybe not. Somehow Rush comes out on top of the close-range duel with a UMP in hand to take a lot of damage for it, but he gets an AK-47. This is actually looking pretty promising now for Cloud9. As their T's are segregated, you can see one in the B apartments, one in T spawn, one towards Palace, so they can hardly work together right now, but they have got plenty of time, 50 seconds. They can still smoke towards CD spawn or jungle, whichever way they're inclined. But nice and close is Skadoodle, UMP. It's Tarek with the scout this time. Skadoodle cannot be spotted from Palace if you worry about him. He's fine.
Yes, it's long enough. And he does well to find a kill there. If he kept his head down, still wouldn't have spotted him. He might have been able to get potentially both, but still gets one. It'll help Rush. Unfortunately, he's got 12 HP. He's still waiting for the rotation as well of Tarek. That's arrived, but again, it's a scout. JDM's within range of being taken down. Nitro is not.
Good work by Nitro there. The fake plant baits him out in CT spawn. Now it's Tarek with
he hit him.
Scout. Yeah, but that was his chance. I think he had to kill him with that tag.
That said, Liquid's about to win this half because they started, I think it was 6-2 at a point.
Yes, it was.
So, good recovery. And a great half indeed. Tarek's going to try and get in toward the bomb. JDM slaughters him.
Well, there we have it. Not really much separating these two teams. That's what we definitely expected coming into this one. It's the two best teams in the North American region going at it. This is the plan I was talking about. Nitro, really nice job there. Just a bait out rush towards CT spawn. And he comes out on top of the round, 8-7 as they swap over to the CT side. There's Nitro on his screen right now.
Hi, Nitro.
Hello.
Hi, Steel. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Stewie.
We'll have a look at the buys. We'll go to pistols on T side once again. 3 sets of armor, and we're deploying. Oh, Rush is the timing's gonna be a little bit off here. Has he forgotten the smoke? Here we go. Okay, we'll follow this one, please. It's going to be going towards the connector. Has it messed the timing? It doesn't look like he'll rush, so they're absolutely fine. But Nitro will open things up with a good shot. It'll be Liege going down due to the flames. It's now 4 versus 4, and JDM knows they're coming. As they go for a full-on A split hit, JDM ready and waiting. Hits that first shot. Tarek trying to do what he can, dancing around the smoke. Damage inflicted. Can he find the killing blow? It doesn't look like it, but Skadoodle certainly can. How did he get to there?
And Tarek just snapping around is able to hold the line from jungle as well. They'll pull the round back. Keep in mind, this is Cloud9's map choice. Liquid like to play Mirage. We see it in their pool, especially in best of threes all the time. But this is Cloud9's choice. So important pistol to keep themselves in contention.
We've got to see that Skadoodle kill again. Good lord. How did he do that? I don't think he meant to. It was through the smoke. Like, let's have a look. So he gets that one. Yeah, he did. Wait, what just happened there?
No
Oh,
way.
oh,
What? I didn't even see it on the first
That's
replay.
how he did it. I'm not even sure that was on purpose. That's nuts. If he
Get
meant
out,
to-
Hiko. That's way sicker.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Oh, there's the smoke we're talking about, Matt. It
Yep,
did come
it
through.
missed.
We're not talking nonsense. It does happen.
There was a talk from Dupree where he said sometimes they intentionally misthrow it to bait it out. I don't know if I buy that.
Not against a pistol. Like,
Yeah.
if you'd done it time and time again, and you're deep into a round,
There you
deep
go.
into a half,
Yeah.
maybe.
And the fact that they instantly smoke it off when they do get to the box. Oh, dink, Tarek down to 19.
But there's definitely a conversation to be had there. If you're doing it time and time again, and then you pretend you missed it, and then you go like for a flash, and you're all the faces.
Yeah.
Just to pre-fire him.
There's
just to
some
bait him out.
super sick ideas that you can be clever.
Yeah.
Very situational and can't be used repetitively.
No.
But yeah, occasionally you can get clever. Liege pops out, Tarek down. He was tagged early on, remember the dink. So it's the man advantage to Liquid to start this off. They go for more than that. First shot from Steel goes down. That's not going to help JDM, except for that it baits him in, but the distance is created as Automatic goes to the corner rather than directly into the confines of the site, and it leaves us with just Nitro and Twist.
It does indeed. 8-8. Not really much Nitro into his game about this. They might have to find a little cheeky deagle kill here, perhaps, but that'll be about it. Good work, Cloud9. Well recovered. The missed smoke can make things a little bit panicky. Everyone's going to start being frustrated, but they recovered. Nitro does get that one deagle kill. And as far as the bomb going off, that will be happening. They're just trying to keep them with the bomb at this point, see if they can take anyone down with them. They're doing a very good job. This is actually looking very interesting now. They can't defuse at this stage, but still a very expensive round. Now, Automatic gets 3 kills, but the deagles of Nitro, Liege, and Twist do manage to cause considerable financial agony there for Cloud9. So they will win the round, but at what cost? They can buy up with UMPs, MAC-10s if they want to, here a couple of AKs.
Keep in mind, just to note, the winner of this game, loser's gone.
Indeed.
Goodbye.
Best of 3.
They'll probably go to the beach. Glum, but they'll go. It's against FaZe they'll play. The winner.
It's not fun, is it?
I mean, yesterday on this very map, Nico dropped 40 kills against Liquid.
It's true. Like I said, the MAC-10s come out, you know you're up against a full eco, or at least unarmored players. Go towards B. I always just like sticking 5 players in the same position, but maybe that's what Team Liquid are looking for as they manage to trade out frags here with the P250s. 3-on-3 as they pounce from the B bombs at the same time. It's not as exciting as I quite hoped towards the very end there, but a nice idea. A good pincer. They managed to get the first 2 trades, but ultimately shut down as they push the B apartments at the very same time. This full ecos can be dangerous. If you just choose one particular area and you're lucky with the placement of the Ts, you find them executing towards a particular side of the map, it can all fall apart. We've seen it many times this year, where Team Liquid, one of the teams that have been defining that very strategy on maps like Cobblestone, full eco, they do 5 players towards middle and long A, and the Ts sometimes don't anticipate it. They get caught with their nades out, it can have that snowball effect and it goes horribly wrong. 10 to 8 their first gun round. It'll be Team Liquid with the AWP, of course, in the hands of JDM. He didn't really buy anything, so he gets armor and the AWP. And so we go for a fast round here. The Galil leading the charge, but that's a poor approach there. The smoke towards connector, sure, but you need a Molotov in that connector at least to justify that. Even a flashbang going in would have been enough. But they walk into the crosshair of JDM, give him a free kill. And now Nitro deploying the smoke, trying to buy a little bit more time here because caught with the nade out. Automatic can't convert the frag though, does damage. Takes him down to 20 HP, but it will be a 5-on-3 in favor of Team Liquid.
Scott Daddy. Chilling in mid. Rush gonna flash his way in, make me make contact. Stewie's already around the corner. Oh, what a sick reaction and read to take out Twist from Shadow. I thought that Ska would go in with that activity. Unfortunately, he's not quite got the timing right for Nitro, but that was brilliant to take down the first two and look at the space it's created. They've got to recover a man and get the bomb down. Rush doesn't necessarily, even great if he got the kill, but need the kill. He just has to hold him off the bomb plant.
Yeah, Stewie actually had the chance to get the third as well. The timing off by a couple of seconds. 3 versus 2 now. There are no kits available on the CT side. I'm sure there's one on the bomb site somewhere. So we'll see what utility they've got. Incendiaries drop towards the bomb site. No one going to be there. Skadoodle knows he has to hit the first shot here, but Nitro completely obliterates him there. 3 versus 1. Rush can't win this short unless they line up for him like that. They did, but he can't connect the spray. As we said, no kits available. If he gets those 2 kills, it's over. The third one wasn't even an issue because they had no kit. It still was quite close, even when finding the frag pretty quickly there. 10 to 9 though. It was JDM to find the first shot. He fell back. Stewie with that remarkable spray control, or at least the 180 was beautiful to watch.
Just good read. Knew exactly when the peak would come in.
Yeah.
Scott didn't make it far enough in, or excuse me, I think it was Rush that I meant. Didn't make it far enough in, flashing from main. This bang, and bang. He actually did the 180 like the long way around. Nitro did catch him off. In the end, and it did go Liquid's way, 10-9.
Last buy for Cloud9.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It was the first gun round, so there's still a little bit available, so this is important for them. Important indeed, and JDM's gifted them the opportunity to get much closer. He's given away 2, I'm afraid, that he just can't.
Yeah, you'd expect him to hit at least one of those, but 5 versus 4. Tarek will capitalize. Twist has to step up here, and he will find one, but that's it. Skadoodle and Stewie going to town. 4 versus 2. Absolute brawl of a game here on Mirage. Very fast-paced, and the sticking his 5-man units going for straight-up deathmatch style here, as Tarek finds one of the last kills of the round, and will be Steel to come in for the flank, but Cloud9, difficult buy for them. One of the players with a pistol didn't seem to matter. 4 AKs will survive here, and the majority utility taken over as well. You can see they've got HEs, Molotovs, flashbangs, didn't really have to use anything. Very fast approach towards the A bomb site as they hit 11 rounds. Steel will just looking some exit frags here, maybe find an AWP player retreating, but I don't think that's going to happen. You can see Cloud9 hunting towards B apartments, trying to find him any way they can. Surprised they didn't find the orb of JDM. Each to their own, maybe they don't want it.
So Cloud9 do recover on, as you say, the last buy, given that they won the first 3 in the first gun round. So they'll go 4-1. Or lost the first gun round. 4-1 to start off the second half. 11 rounds total. Again, their map choice, not Liquid's, even though Liquid are
well-versed.
That's a great way of putting it. Well-versed on this map.
P50's CZ's all in. It was going to be double eco regardless. You got the 1M4, you might as well give it a go. Also, that smoke looked a little bit off to me, but what do I know? It's in there, so don't even worry about it. So, force buy with not much at all. Steel knows he has to work hard here. Flashbang goes over, he'll pounce with this. He's got players in front of him, spoiled for choice, but they take him down. It wasn't the perfect flashbang, and we'll see whether anything else can be done here. That's the M4 in no man's land now. No one can pick that up. It's gone. He had to find at least one frag. Liege
getting aggressive toward Horseshoe is going to try and catch them off. And they are heading that direction ever so slowly. In fact, Stewie's back will be turned, but Liege can't quite do enough damage. Put him down to 16. As they push into Palace, they continue to get aggressive and try and take advantage of anywhere they can with pistols. They get slaughtered in doing so. It's Twist to walk out toward A main. Skadoodle, Rush, Stewie, they're all there. They're all low. Twist finds 2 if he gets the... Oh, if he had the ammo, I think he had the jump on Skadoodle as well. That would have been huge. Especially because JDM continues to do damage toward the connector, but with 3 players still up, Cloud9 recover and control.
3 players survive. That was the full investment room for Team Liquid. And one that could come back to 1. They pretty much had to go for it. Like I said, they were double eco regardless. Even if they had another $1,400 on top of this, it wouldn't be enough for a proper buy. So they'll take the full eco here, maybe PT50s, but Cloud9 in touching distance now. Tantalizingly close to winning that one. He said it's their pick. It's the best of 3. It's quite common to happen in these very closely contested matchups. So just USPs and 1 PT50 for twists. Execution, it takes a 5-man unit, have that trade potential. I'm not normally a massive fan of set pieces off the very bat, but, you know, it's fine. Up against the eco, you should be having no problems whatsoever. Team could have gone for a B stack here. Oh, I like this. Variation of the execution. You have to go on the top of each other's head. I haven't seen it before. Look at those Molotovs. Beautiful.
That's very well done.
No one's hiding now.
Firebox is literally the only place they had to check, so
Yeah.
Rush, and Balcony. But Rush did both of those in a sweeping fashion inside of the site. And he'll hold behind his ticket. Unfortunately, he's not. Oh, he has checked to his left. I was going to say he's not. Rush catches out Twist, but Twist did get Tarek beforehand, so he cut off one to make it at least contestable. Ooh, but Skadoodle holds the line. 3 kills for him, in fact, inside of the site late to take them all down.
Yeah, well played, Skadoodle.
Getting closer to the end of it now.
He's one of the AWPers there, definitely very proficient, I should say, with the rifles, with the AWP as well. So he can definitely cause some damage. I like the pictures we've got today. I think they've all got like props in the bottom left. I've seen some sombreros, some ponchos. Skadoodle there looked like he had a hat on. Not this picture though. It seems to change up. Are they messing with me? I say they got like an evil version of the photo as well. Tactical time up perhaps there. I can see Zeus chatting. Oh, we'd be quiet. We can maybe hear him. Very quietly.
Is that them or is that production that we're
I don't
hearing
know.
now? I can't even tell. I'm not recognizing any voices. Maybe there's just nothing on the stream and that's just in our headsets and we just seem crazy now.
Well, I'm sure that wouldn't be new information for most people.
Yeah. So all M4s for Team Liquid. After the timeout, we get back underway.
Difficult round for Team Liquid there. They can see they've got no AWP for JDM, no kits, no incendiaries. And I like this call for Cloud9. You're controlling the money right now. You're dictating the pace of the game. Let's drop another set piece. It's working. Get in there as a 5-man unit. Try and bully them off. That nade to the face, so that's perfectly timed. And so the commitment comes in for Cloud9. What a commitment it is. The first kill comes in their favor. Twisto, they know exactly where he is. He'll go down, and Elige has to strike here. Misthrows the flashbang. He'll have a second go at it. The flash is good, but he can't find anyone. He's going to be towards Sandwich, and he looks like he's panicking somewhat here. Automatic takes him down. Still keeping the dream alive somewhat, but it's JDM. Not with the AWP. He's got the M4, not known to be the best rifler in North America. We'll see if he can step up here and get anything done in the 3 versus 2 with no kits.
JDM.
Yeah, I think they're
Quick
falling
peek,
back.
and exactly that. No information gathered on the peak. No one's sitting in the open for him to kill. If he got in the kill, okay, maybe 2 versus 2. Give it a go. But as you say, no kits, no utility, no chance. Cloud9, therefore, pick up round number 14.
They do.
Liquid with only 1 round this half.
Yeah, it's not looking great for them.
I thought they were going to be in great position given that they won out 8-7 in the previous half, but talk about momentum. They won the first gun round and then were lost immediately after, reset them early on, and the economy's just been running away.
The thing is, they have to force it as well. The fact they have 2 M4s and enough to get UMPs out, you can't let this chance slip by. You can go for CZs. I think you're going for it, though. You can't allow Cloud9 to get map point this early on. I think you have to. So we'll take a tactical timeout for Team Liquid. If I'm the coach, I'm saying we have to go for it, boys. Like, the way we're playing right now, we need to get this round in. Let's go for maybe a more aggressive tactic. Let's get 4 players up towards middle, M4 to anchor towards B. Let's hope and see what we can do with this. 2 M4 saved. You pretty much have to go for it. You can't allow them to run away with this game so early on. So what's the call? They haven't purchased anything yet. At the very least, I expect CZs and body armor with these M4s. Cloud9, of course, will be discussing what options Team Liquid have for 2 M4s. You could go for a B rush here to really mix things up. You haven't done one of those just yet. You've been doing lots of executions. If I'm being cheeky, if I'm Cloud9, I'm rushing B right now.
Smoke out. That one, not the running smoke, just the straight throw. It covers off Cat, and then one weird window, excuse me.
Yeah, the aggressive middle. They have to do something, right?
Well, here it comes. Back turn still for Tarek. Back turn and steal with the M4, JDM with the pistol, and he doubles up as well. Guns are available.
I'm so surprised they weren't expecting that. Like, it seems like such an obvious call to me. When you're just taking a pause, you know, they've got nothing. Like, what's the go-to CT aggressive play? It's pushing middle. That's why I'm saying, like, rush beaters, just keep away from that. But either way, they will managed to find the players in the middle and actually come out with 3 kills. Team Liquid, 5 versus 2, Stewie and Rush. They'll have to try and do what they can here, but Team Liquid have found a lifeline. Didn't have to force by here either. Definitely time to work with. It's not an impossible round for them, but very unlikely they find much more than maybe a couple of frags. Oof, good shot by Leash.
Yep. Nitro down though to Stewie, and he's left on 7, which is round confirmed, I'm afraid. Down to 5 now. Jake, yep. Steel's got him. Takes care of it. Double digits now for Liquid at least. And as you said, they had to go for it. They did. They were successful, but look at the amount of money that Cloud9 still has. Not everyone, but there's 10K for Skadoodle. They'll easily be able to force a buy out of that.
Surprised they even challenged middle. Like, let's go for another set piece. Do a rush, something. They had to push middle. That seemed like the only play for it, especially when they took a pause as well. Either way, double digits for Liquid. This is going all 30 rounds when it looks at things. See if Team Liquid can hold on though. 2 round of 25. Shots through the smoke towards the middle using that AK, trying to get the damage done. Nothing really connecting just yet. Tarek does get hit by a nade down to 87. It's good to the AWP this time with Palace control. Throwing us some really aggressive CT players there, Tarek. Pretty close to finding the shot. No smoke window right now.
Smokes down toward top connector as well, and JDM. He'll stay top stairs as a result. Spot aiming, no one there. Rush was close, but not around the corner. Good nade. Scar down to 30. Oh, no. I thought he would have had that.
Yeah, definitely. He spotted him once, he knew where he was running to. A rare miss from Skadoodle there.
Tarek. His turn to get aggressive smoke down. Clear both corners. Continue on, JDM, position but blind. Nearly hit the flick with a guess based on sound, based on anticipation, but couldn't do it. Twist is still underneath the balcony, and he's getting aggressive. Not only does he find the kill on Rush, he turned around against Skadoodle, and read where automatic was. Liquid's definitely in the game. 11 rounds now for them. Still a buy available on the Cloud9 side. It would be a tighter buy this time.
It would be a few compromises there, but overall, Twist is out and about, isn't he? Fantastic work there with the AK-47. That last shot especially, great work. Like a little turret spinning around on the A-bomb side. I feel like Cloud9 will take an eco here, though they can definitely justify some deagles and stuff, but you don't need the forces. That's how you throw away a game. If you go all in with 3 AKs and a couple of pistols, you don't have to do that. You've still got a 14-11 lead here. Pressure starting to be applied short, and Cloud9 will take the time out here, knowing they did mess up a little bit against that 2 and 4 pistol situation they had previously. It's automatic. They'll be trying to work out what they can do with this round. Skadoodle won't be able to bring much to the table here with not much money available to him. He needs the orb going forward. Always was going to be a close game, this one. 3 maps almost guaranteed in my book, but we'll see.
I think, yeah. Between these two teams, I think that was predicted ahead of time that this would go 3 maps. Similar map pools as well. Inferno next, by the way.
Oh, I can't wait. That's my favorite map.
You've been saying that.
I know. It's always good on land.
You finally got over your FY Ice World addiction.
Well, I was preferring Rats for a while.
Oh, Rats is great. I prefer AS Oil Rig. Please bring back.
Yeah. I think someone did it on the workshop, but...
Man, the VIP be so OP in CSGO with the pistol strength.
Yeah.
Like the 200 armor that he gets.
Yeah, 200 armor.
He'd be able to just straight brawl.
It's true. Well, for now, it is a partial buy from Cloud9. We're going to the bomb site. Perfect incendiary there to hold him at bay. They won't be able to do much for now, but they are setting up for smoke sword to B side, presumably towards either Arch. JDM, though, he's in a very good position. Just find 1 kill, drop down, call for his teammate, trying to stay alive. He only had to hit this. Smoke's being thrown. Easy shot, takes down Tarek. Good incendiary to stop them pushing towards him. He can keep battling here. Messes the flashbang up a little bit there, but that should be fine. Look at it, automatic. He has made his way towards the A-bomb site, so he's got something to work with there. Bomb will be tentatively making its way over. We'll see if automatic can stop the rotations there as he holds towards the window.
11 HP as Stewie continues on. Steele's watching. Steele's, I think, just spotted his hand. Perhaps. Gets the shot down. AWP for JDM.
not really the most useful.
Yeah, I was just thinking in my head how I could make that somewhat justifiable, but not just whatever. Just one of those, let's get this over with plays. Yep. So 14-12 now for Cloud9. Just to give you an update as well. Twist on 19 has been very impressive. JDM on 21, consistent. It's been a little bit less from Elige, 13 kills only.
Yeah, not his best game, but
24 for Ska, by the way. Tarek only on 9.
Oof.
Tactical pause, Cloud9. Having trouble closing this one out.
Technical pause.
Oh, it is tech. You're right. I'm sorry. I just looked at it and assumed tactical based on where we are in the situation.
Well, it happens. We'll chime in, see what's going on. It's normally something trivial like a headset issue or a keyboard's disconnected. It's not going to be anything too bad. I'm surprised, actually. The first time we've done an event in a resort like this, we've had very little to no technical issues. It's been good. Set on schedule yesterday.
It's true, actually, yeah.
Like, I used to run events in these sort of hotels and stuff, and it's always an absolute nightmare.
So
I'm surprised.
ECS was apparently super smart about that.
Yeah.
They heard that twice a year on average, for no apparent reason, just randomly, these hotels can, whether it's weather or something down the line, but they can just lose power, and they've been warned of it.
Sure.
And like the chances of it happening if it's twice a year, very slim. They just said, screw it, we're putting everything on generators. So they've taken all precautions. And they have a truck that's actually coming with fuel to fuel the generator.
That's pretty good.
Because they're just running it the whole time.
I ran an event at a castle once, and we had to run 150 computers with 2 generators, and it's the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. Ooh. Just knowing, like, if this generator goes wrong, the whole event's over.
Yeah.
But, yeah, generators work.
Generators do. Generators do. I need to get mine rigged up in my trailer for next year.
But for now, I think I heard from the producer we got a sound card issue for Stewie. So they're normally using like the USB sound cards these days. I think they've got those HyperX headsets. They have the USB.
Oh no, it's not Stewie. Stewie's still in. Excuse me. Twist was the one that disconnected. I did hear that it was Stewie in my ear though, but Twist was the one that just reconnected. So
we're back into it anyway. It's all good. So do or die time. What have you got, Cloud9? It's a difficult buy for them. Certainly can't bring out the AWP from what I can see. Unless they've already dropped one. Nope. 3 AKs, 2 Galils. Desperate times. Team Liquid are going to do this. They might be able to finish this off 16-14. Smokes deployed. Full execution coming through. You can see the smoke towards the window and for sure. That's just kind of setting out the fact that it's going to be a default. No one towards that side of the map whatsoever. Just trying to hold rotations towards the window. As the smoke's coming towards CT spawn. This is Tarek. This is really unique. I haven't seen any other teams do this. Looks like they're really awkward to throw those Molotovs and smokes, but let's see whether Nitro can stand above the ticket booth and get anything done here. But good response in terms of utility in the CTs. There's nothing they can do. There's absolutely nothing they can do as they came through. They've been completely destroyed there. Great execution, but way too telegraphed.
From 14-9, Liquid has definitely been the better team, now at 14-13.
You saw how long it's taken to throw all those grenades. Tarek was throwing absolutely everything for about 6 seconds there, and all they did was, you know what, well, if you can do all that, have an incendiary right in front of the smoke we just threw. So
that's like the
you're going to roll there it is and you're screwing out.
Yeah,
you're just going to roast.
It's the most old school tactic. It's like, oh, okay, just put that there, run into it. It's like CS 101, but even the push at mid, like you say, Cloud9's just not reacting or dictating at all. Pistols for what could be a tie. Liquid could pull this back. We finished saying at 14-9 they'd only won 1 round and a half. And I did mention it was an economic problem. They lost the pistol. They lost 3 subsequent rounds as a result of it. So it was a 3-0 start. Won the first gun round, but then got reset. Now that they've got economy and now that they're rolling, they're not stopping. And it's scary. Cloud9 may have missed their chance to close this game out. Because money in the pockets and skill apparently on the gun now. Elige as well. He gets taken down by automatic. Puts 3 kills for him in the round. He's up to 17. And Twist will close at 14-14 indeed.
Yeah, like those set pieces can be really cool, but the ones that are so telegraphed takes you like 8 seconds to get everything out. Like you can see, it looks really nice. So now all the Molotovs are down, the smokes are there, but it takes you so long to get that done that it was just, this is just one counter to it. Just one incendiary, it's over. So there's nothing they could do. They tried to come through, it was really clumsy. I think when the incendiary goes down, you just need to be learned to say, this is, they've countered us there, we need to just fall back and just opt out, unfortunately. But still 14-14, all Team Liquid do the full reverse sweep here. As the smoke's coming towards connector, Molotov's there as well. Elige has full vision as short, so smoke not exactly going to be doing much. We'll see whether Cloud9 can get things out of the default. The bomb's still down in T-spawn, so it's a very, very slow round. You can see they're looking for any sort of adjustments here. JDM can smell players on the other side here towards those connector steps. Flashbang comes in. That could be his cue to even have a look now. They're trying to base him in. So the fact they fired the AK like that, they're just trying to suggest just an AK player. You should come have a look. The Skadoodle's there ready with the AWP, just in case it did work out. JDM didn't take the bait. Still has another look. Nothing there. He'll be confident to hold the B side. Pretty much solo at this point. You can see his teammate Steele in the window area, but that's a good rotation position. He gets back towards the A side very quickly.
Double op, Nitro, JDM. Molotov does go down behind the boxes. Liege with the M4 playing very passive inside of window. So a bit more tense now that there's all to play for. 34 seconds left already. Finally we get an exchange, and it's Liege to win it out. He's stuck behind the chimney and taken down in the corner by Automatic. Rush has made up for it as well by getting Twist, so we're all level, despite the great start from Liege. Nitro with the AWP, knows they're in the side. Just barely saw Rush, but couldn't get the shot off. He's still slightly off target, and the bomb gets planted as a result. They've got the vent covered off as well, which means double rotation towards CT. Best access back in, nearly caught Nitro. Still trying to get above. GDM. Double op on this retake is going to go past the vent. Now, if Automatic heard that last jump, he may be aware that they've all gone by and have a chance to pincer them in, take away weapons, because I think the round itself is already secure. You said this was going to go all 30 rounds. You're absolutely right in saying it. But we may go more as well.
Oh, come on.
The question is, oh, that's a big miss. You're right. Who's going to get map point first? It could be Cloud9. Smokes down on the bomb. Rush hits two. Rushes the lineup. They're still on it, running in. Skadoodle goes with the knife. Steel goes down.
Well, always got exciting when that has to happen. The smoke's down, the diffuser's coming in, the knives are swinging, and Skadoodle connects. It's Cloud9. A sigh of relief there.
Do you know what would have been the most epic thing in the world? Is if while Skadoodle was running in with a knife, Rush just shot him in the head and
killed him. Look, they have these evil pictures of them. Rush has like sombrero there, like a poncho and stuff, and it's only in the replays they have them. Yeah, then as soon as you go back to the game, they're all normal. So
it's pretty epic.
You can see on the screen. Look, they go normal again.
Well, Cloud9 have done enough to secure at least overtime, and remember, this is their map. If they lose this, I could see Liquid taking the series in 2. Round 30. Tactical timeout, Cloud9. They know what's at stake. Double up again, Nitro, JDM. On the Liquid side. I don't think that's in the ears.
Okay.
That's down in the hall. I know, I heard the music too.
The music going.
I was like, what is this?
There's a new feature we're bringing in.
I think that's something that's happening outside
There
of
is
our room.
karaoke tonight, Matt.
I thought that was last night.
There's every night.
There's an Indian wedding going on outside. That's fun. Let's go wedding crash.
They are fun. Indians know how to party. And their weddings, especially outside, they're wild. So you can check them out if you like.
Let's do it. I got a dress shirt. Karaoke was last night, I thought. Tonight as well.
Maybe. I just saw it last night. I thought it was every night.
Oh, well, we can make it happen.
Let's give it a go. It's round number 30 here. Liquid battling for overtime. Both teams fully equipped in terms of their arsenal. They've got the rifles out, the AWPs, 2 of which for Team Liquid. Diffuse gets a plenty. 20 here, and nothing really giving much away here at the very start of the round. Cloud9 will be holding up in a default. With 3 players towards the middle. Skadoodle watching towards that connector. Tarek, same smoke as he throws it towards the window. It's very difficult to mess this one up, one of the easier ones. And it goes right at the nose of the window.
Dewey coming out from under pass, nearly catches off a leash. Working his way into the corner. 50 seconds to work with. Slow start to the round as always between these two teams, it seems. As a lead, waits, the smoke dissipates just enough. He'll catch off Stewie, needs to get back through, but can't do it. Lost in the gray screen, gone forever. Tarek takes him down. He'll sit out on the sidelines and hope for the best. That means 2 ops are still make that 1. 2 ops are still up, which was a problem last time. Cloud9's in the site, and it is down to JDM. Steals found by Skadoodle. They've recovered Cloud9, and they are going to break Liquid's heart. They thought they did so well at 14-9 to pull it back 14-14, and they come up just short, it seems.
Yeah.
I think JDM's going to have much to say.
If we had a rifle
through a small hole.
If we had a rifle, maybe had a chance there. But Cloud9 will come out victorious in the first map of this best of 3. Bear in mind it was